Alright guys, we're back at the antelope here. One shot, it entered about in here. Had to hold about 6 inches for the wind. And a nice little buck, you know, pretty typical for Montana out here. We're not out looking for trophies. I eat a lot of wild game, and this will hit the table real nice. Nice morning shot. They don't get run, they eat good. Shot was 716 yards, which is pretty far. But I've got a gun that I do a lot of long-range shooting with, and it's capable of it. It shoots about 1/2 to 5/8 minute of angle, and as long as I've got a stable shooting platform and can hold steady, I can make these shots on a pretty regular basis. Used the double cross small for this shot. Had to have the Harris 9-13 bipod set in about middle position. Worked to get me up out of the grass enough to get a shot. He was across a little valley. I had the option to also use the Big Buddy. Would have worked really good in this situation for a guy that's got this 9-13 bipod. This size will work really well for all around shooting in most cases, because it'll go flat enough for the lows and tall enough for the highs. Same thing with this double cross small. It's real adjustable. It'll go as high as the 13-inch setting will ever need, and it'll drop down and still lock out for a low setting. Guys that have got 2 bipods, the guys with 2 guns, some of you guys have got the 6 to 9-inch bench rest model and the 9 to 13-inch model on 2 different rifles. This is a good choice if you only want to buy one, because it works extremely well in the low position. I can't even move it. There we go. Loosen it up. And then on the tall position, real stable, really easy to use. For those guys that do the shooting with the sitting position, we really like the Harris 12 to 25-inch bipod. It's a 3-position bipod. It allows you to shoot prone. The 12-inch position is still pretty stable for prone shooting, and you can either use, you know, the double cross small or a Big Buddy in that position, or even if you want one, this will adjust. This is the double cross large. It'll adjust down low enough to make a nice stable shot in the 12-inch position. Yet, if the grass is as tall as it is here and the animal's nice and level or something, you can't see it laying down, all you do is go to your middle sitting position or your tall sitting position, adjust this up, and you get a really tall, stable platform back here. Lock it out. It's got the large handle on the big design to lock it out. It'll hold really steady for you. At this height, you're limited a small amount by the height of the bipod, but you can still hold 1/2 minute of angle with this setup. And you know, as long as you got a gun capable, you can recognize your own limits. But you can take long-range shots from sitting position in grass like this when it was never possible before. I've used those Stony Point for years. I used the Stony Point tripod that's got the rear tag along, and it works great for holding you vertically. But horizontal, the back end sways a lot, and you couldn't. I honestly didn't feel comfortable shooting past 400 yards with it, 450 yards maximum. With this setup, I feel I can almost double that distance really easy. So you guys can look at the website, www.bipodbuddy.com. Take a look. We're a Harris dealer. I sell Harris bipods cheaper than most people on the internet. So if you're looking for a Harris bipod, even if you don't want to try the Bipod Buddy, you can get a good deal there, and I'll ship them out. Carry 3 models in stock at all times. But it's day 2 of Montana antelope season. Still got 1 doe tag and some room in the freezer. So we'll go hunting and see how we do, guys. Thanks.